What is up, YouTube? What's going on? Happy Saturday. It's wow, time to have another episode of First Sip in Crypto. We're hanging out here on a Saturday morning. We got the Kentucky Derby later. Let me know what your thoughts are on that. A lot of people like to watch that here on a Saturday. But yeah, just wanted to do a live stream here and just do like a Q&A session and just have some fun with it. And so we can, obviously go over some news, go over some charts a little bit, but really just wanted to kind of take all your questions in this morning and hang out for a little bit. Then I've got to, obviously get some content out behind this one. And yeah, so just going to have some fun here this morning. Of course, the market's been rough, all right, to say the least, but we're still here. We're not going anywhere. And, we are seeing things kind of flatten out, at least right now. Bitcoin still hovering above 36. Ethereum trying to climb back over 2,700 right now. And BNB sitting at about 375. XRP is still below 60 cents. That's a good steal there. ADA is down there at 78 cents. That's where I added it yesterday. Luna has continued to slide. I might be adding more Luna here while I'm on stream. This thing is still sliding down another 8% to 73.51. I went ahead and bought some yesterday at $78, and we are continuing to fall here on Luna. So I'm looking at this as another great opportunity here for Terra Luna. If we go out to like the 90-day here, not too long ago, this thing was trading at $119 per coin, right? And this was in April. I mean, this was like a month ago. It was trading at $119. So I think this is a great get for Terra right now at 73. So good morning, everybody. What's happening? So I just want to take everybody's questions here. So let me say good morning to everybody. Hit that like button too on your way in. Good morning, everyone. Crypto Vegan, John, Tan, Alex. What is going on, everybody? Top of the morning to you. Neville, what's happening? I added 17 Terra, I'm guessing, Michael. Good morning, Zach. Lots of bargains out there. How's the coffee? It's good, man. I had a cup of hot coffee, and I still got my iced coffee here as well. So, good morning, Birdo. What's happening? Bucks go down. What's going on? Wait, is Bucks go down referring to Ohio State? We're gonna have an issue if that's referring to Ohio State. Are you from Michigan? Bucks go down. I'm sensing a Wolverine there. Bucks go down. Let me know down there. Daniel, good morning, bro. John, how long have you been into crypto? I dabbled in 2017, but really into it 2020. So not that long. Bezos is now following the Dogecoin founder. Interesting. Willie's coming in on Twitch. Yeah, we are live streaming on Twitch these days too. We are live streaming on Twitch and YouTube. So that's pretty cool. Good morning, Gerard. How we doing, man? Ernest, good morning. Good morning. Samir, what's happening? Volt. Nice. Yeah, Volt's looking good. Fear says go blue. He's a Michigan Wolverine. Come on, man. Come on. Really? All right, let's look at Bandex here, because Bandex was actually in the green yesterday. All right, it's come back down a little bit here. It's retraced, but still looking pretty solid. BTFA and Bandex put a video out on them. Great budding ecosystem. Thoughts on Tectonic? I've made good returns on the staking. Yeah, let's talk about Tectonic here. That's a good way to start, because I'm trying to learn more about this ecosystem within the Kronos blockchain. So Tectonic here, ranked in the top 700. Okay, got a market cap of about 31 mil. Okay, we'll take a look at their chart here briefly. So you've made pretty good money staking. Back in February, it had a big pop, it looks like, huh? So it's 76% off its all-time high, which was back in February. Getting about 500,000, give or take, trading volume within 24-hour period, which isn't a lot, but isn't terrible. So Tectonic is a decentralized, non-custodial, algorithmic-based money market protocol that allows users to participate as liquidity suppliers or borrowers. Suppliers provide liquidity to the market to earn passive income, while borrowers are able to borrow liquidity in an oversized collateral fashion. You could trade Tectonic on crypto.com, VVS Finance, and VVS Finance. It's also listed on eToro. Do they have their own website here? Let's see. Do I pass it up? Show more info. There we go. The cross-chain money market on Kronos chain. A shift in lending and borrowing. It's cross-chain money market for earning passive yield and accessing instant-backed loans. So I get why, I understand why people are liking the staking aspect. Crypto assets deposited in Tectonic earn attractive APYs based on the dynamic rate according to market demands. Earnings are available immediately with no lockup. Get an instant loan to lock liquidity from idle crypto assets in Tectonic. So how does it work? Let's zoom in here. Funds deposited by users are provided as liquidity to borrowers. So the users, us, we provide liquidity to borrowers who may borrow at variable interest rates. I wonder how these interest rates are determined. Tectonic smart contracts adjust these rates, based on each market's utilization rates. Okay. Tonic is Tectonic's protocol token with two key use cases. It's governance and staking into the community insurance pool to secure the protocol and earn more rewards. Gotcha. Okay. So now I'm starting to understand why people are so into Tonic. This is good because I needed to take the time to look into this. Hey, what's with the mushrooms over here? I can dig it. Oh, we got a super chat. Steven, thank you so much for the $10 bomb there, brother. Appreciate that. Shib Vader early gem. I'm hearing about it, but I don't like these, flash in the pan tokens that come out with like combination and names and stuff. They haven't worked out well. I'm kind of staying away from those right now. I'm working with, a lot of projects that have real world utility, right? So, I mean, like you can see right above me, I've got Everrise up there. They're a brand ambassador. Wagmi, Shiba Inu, right, which is becoming a legit ecosystem, which is a legit ecosystem. Devour down below me. I've got BTFA, a growing ecosystem with NFTs. They're trying to kind of take a page out of ApeCoin's book. I'm working with, let me think. There's probably something else I'm forgetting here. What other projects do I have a long-term ambassador with? Oh, Streamer Inu, real world use case, right? They're helping out streamers in a plethora of ways, right? They've donated almost 60K. Zelda, they're helping out dogs. I'm starting to like these projects that have a real world use case or charity aspect to them. Listen, you can make quick money on a lot of these shit coins, right? But you can also get rugged and you can also lose a shit ton real fast, right? Let's just call it what it is. It's a gamble. And, I see all the things going on right now, people calling people out for, being pump and dumpers and rug pullers. And guys, to my knowledge, everybody, I can't speak for everybody, but most people on YouTube, they're not pump and dumping. They're trying to make a quick buck on shitcoins sometimes. Sure. But they're not pump and dumping. Like, I can't pump and dump. I don't have enough capital in these projects to do so. People call us out, and it's like I put an ETH into it. It's not pump and dumping. Like when somebody dumps 100 ETH, that's a pump and dump. Like I've never had 100 ETH or even close to that. Like you have to be a whale in order to actually pump and dump a project, by the way. So if you have a couple ETH into it, you don't have enough capital to do really anything unless it's like a super, super micro cap, which by the time they get to influencers, they're usually not. So I don't know. We got a lot of these narratives going on and a lot of tech toxicity. And I get it because everybody's down money, right? Everybody's losing right now. Well, not everybody, but a lot of people are down. So I get it. What does that create? It creates animosity. But negativity never wins, guys. People can, sit there and bitch, moan, and complain all day long, but they're actually hurting themselves when they do that. Because, imagine sitting around all day and just being negative. that's not going to give you a clear mind to be a good investor. Okay. You're not going to win in the long term being negative all the time and calling people out and thinking like you're this holy person who never calls out any rug pulls. And you just, first off, if you think you're always right, I don't trust you. If you've never said that you've made a mistake, if you've never come out and said, hey, I called this one wrong, or hey, I got into this one, it's a bad project, my bad. If you've never done that, I don't trust a word you say, because everybody in the community coin space has gotten handled one way or another by a bad dev member. Because at the end of the day, we're just talking heads on YouTube, guys. We have to trust the developer, and sometimes the developer looks like they're a good person and they end up rugging the project, even with our, due diligence. And by the way, you've got to do your homework too. We're just here to give you a perspective. We're just here to give you another opinion. Use it as research. Hell, watch the video and decide not to invest in it based on the research that YouTubers provide you. You don't have to see a project that comes up on somebody's feed and instantly say, paid shiller, pump and dumper. No, it's called marketing. It's been around since the beginning of freaking time. Nobody's sitting on your couch. Take responsibility of your actions. Nobody's sitting on your couch making you press the freaking buy button. We're just giving you an opinion. We're just giving you a perspective. And there are opportunities to make money. But guess what happens in crypto, in the wild, wild west and DeFi? You lose money too. That's why I always say, you need a few big winners. You're not going to win all the time. And people love to point the finger. They never like to take it on themselves. If you can't say to yourself, hey, I shouldn't have got in that project, and instead I'm going to point the finger at somebody else, that's irresponsible, and that's on you. Straight up. So I want to take some questions too. I didn't want to go down this rabbit hole, but good morning, everybody. Hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already. Dojalon, yeah, I'm holding it. Yeah. Is Dojalon Mars better than Tectonic? I mean, it's a completely different asset class, Ali. Dojalon Mars is a meme coin with no real utility right now. Tectonic has a ton of utility. They're completely different assets. Good morning, Larry. How we doing, man? Are you still a Crow holder and believer? I've been continuing to add sub 30. I love Crow, man. 100% big time Crow holder. I put a video out recently on my channel that I'm trying to get 100K in Crow coin, and I go through why. It should come up 100K in Crow right here. I need 100K Crow coin. I mean, I'm a huge supporter of what they're building. So yeah, love Crow. Absolutely big fan. When the price dropped here to 29 cents, I was all over it. Now, we have some price predictions on Crow. I just joined a new website. It's a really good website. I can't show it to you on screen, but it's called tokenmetrics.com. They have Crow coin potentially getting down to 21 cents by now until, let's see. Actually, we'll be able to look until June 7th now. See, this is interesting, though. Let's see. Total market cap. Okay, yeah, they have it kind of getting down to 21 cents potentially. So if I were trying to accumulate Crow right now, I would not be going, let's say I had $1,000 and I wanted to put it all in Crow. I wouldn't put it all in one chunk. I would just DCA right now. If you get it a little bit higher one day, that's okay. If it goes up to 29 cents tomorrow, that's okay. But it's at 27 right now. If I have $1,000 I want to put in here, I nibble at it today, and then it goes down to 26 tomorrow. I nibble at it, then it goes down to 25. Let's say you nibble at it. Right now, you're starting to dollar cost average. And if you get it a little bit higher, that's okay. I'm not forecasting the market going crazy anytime soon and Chronos going back to 50 cents. It's not going to happen, I don't think. Right? But that's how I would be playing it. But yes, to answer your question, 100%. Do I see any new listings for Dojalon Mars? Not that I can see. I have not seen any of that right now. But they're listed on some big ones already. Bandex started with how many zeros? That's a good question. I'm not 100% sure, actually. I don't know what the opening price was. I'm not 100% sure. Let's see. What about porn industry coins? It's interesting. I think there's definitely something there. I mean, the porn industry is huge, right? It makes a shit ton of money. So there's something there. I mean, all these big industries are going to be tokenized at one point or another, I think. Which ones are going to be the winners? I have no idea. I have no idea. But I'm negative all the time. Now, Daniel, there's a difference. You're not negative all the time. You're, what's the word I'm looking for? You're critical. There's a difference between being critical and actually having a good dialogue than just, waking up every day and blasting everybody. That's not healthy for your mental health at all. So there's a lot of people struggling out there. I feel for you. But it all starts with your mind. To be a good investor, you got to have a good mindset. To be a good entrepreneur or business person, you have to have a good mindset. No successful business person or investor sits there and blames other people for all the things they do in investing or all the things that didn't go their way. That's not the way to win in life. That's not the way you get it done. So, what's up, Diamond? I don't know if is that the real Diamond Hands? What's up, bro? I haven't looked into Shiv Vader, man. It might be a nice flip, quick flip situation. It might be a nice, get in, get out. I haven't looked at it though. Glad to see you're growing at YouTube. Subscribe, a few hundred subscribers till now. That's awesome, Spring. Welcome back, bro. And I appreciate the kind words, man. Just showing up every day. It's rough right now in crypto, man. It's hard getting new subscribers. So if you would subscribe to that channel real quick, that'd be awesome. If you haven't already, it's tough right now. It's tough for everybody. All YouTubers are struggling with views and getting new subs, and just the demand for crypto content is down right now. But it'll come back, and you got to keep feeding that algorithm, and you got to just keep grinding. You got to keep grinding. When the going gets tough, you keep going, and that's how you get it done. Any new launches coming up? I haven't heard of any big ones, actually, Brian. 140 people tuned in for a lecture from Dad. JK, I'm trying not to be a lecturer, man. I don't know, but I do like, providing my thoughts and opinions, and it goes beyond crypto for me because, when I started to decide, when I decided to get into crypto, I had really changed my mindset and my outlook on life. I was a very negative person. I've lived that. I was super depressed. I was pissed off at the world. I was negative. I was, always saying, woe is me, and blaming other people for where I was in life until I realized that I was only damaging myself and hurting myself, and I wasn't allowing myself to reach my true potential. Anybody who's done great things, they've changed their mindset. They've become a better version of themselves. And it doesn't happen by blasting people, on social media all day. It's not the way. So I don't like it, but it is what it is. There's always going to be toxic people on social media and in crypto. And I understand why these people do it, because they're hurting. And I feel for these people. And I hope they get the help that they need. And I hope that they find some positivity in their life and find a reason to switch their attitude and drive all that energy into something positive, right? A lot of people are hating on YouTubers, and I get it, because people are down money and they want, to put the blame on somebody else. I could speak for myself. Every single day that I come on here, every single day, I am trying to do good. I am trying to help people. People will say, you're a pump and dumper and you're just this and you're that. You're a scammer. You're stealing money. That's not my intent ever. Never was. I've spent my entire life helping people. I went to school for 10 years, became a professor, taught young people. I got emails from people who I helped get internships. It makes you feel good. I love helping people. Do I get it right all the time? No. Does it mean I have a malicious intent to hurt people? No. That's not my character. And the real people know that. People want to talk bad about our private community. They're not even there. Go talk to the people actually there. We have a great community, a very strong community, who has helped me. I've helped them. It's reciprocal. We've helped each other. There are no toxic people in our community. There aren't. It's not what we fostered. It's not what we've created. So it's amazing because when we were in a bull run, there was so much less hatred. Why? Well, nobody was down on their investments. Everybody was winning. And I don't care what you invest in. I want you to succeed. Truly. I want everybody to win. Why? Because it grows the entire crypto space. I want that 5% to become 10%. I want that 10% to become 20%. We don't do that by just spreading negativity and spreading toxicity within crypto. New people come into the space every day. If that's their first impression, they're going to leave. Instead, we should educate them and say that, hey, you're not going to win all the time in crypto, especially in the community coin space, but learn from it. Learn from it. Look yourself in the mirror and say, hey, I made a mistake. I do it all the time. I've missed on trades. I've made a ton of mistakes. A ton. You know how many people never say that? You know how many people say that I just get it right all the time. I'm always right. Look what I'm doing. I'm always right. I've just always nailed it. Really? Really? You've got it right every single time. Really? I highly doubt that. All right? I highly doubt that. So it's a learning process, guys. It's putting the work in every single day. It's becoming better every single day. And it's about finding some diamonds in the rough. This is my strategy for me. It's about finding some diamonds in the rough through the community coin space that provide actual utility, that you have high conviction in, and slowly take profits along the way. That's what I do, always. And you could do it responsibly, right? As the chart's going up. Because I have high conviction in a lot of different assets that I want to see succeed long term. But I also want to diversify. How do you do that? You can't diversify if you're only in one project. If you're just you're diamond handing one project forever, that's not gonna help you. How did I get to the point where now I have 3 Bitcoin? I have 3 Bitcoin. I'm excited about that. Why? Because I've diversified my portfolio into the number 1 blue chip crypto. Now I have a backbone. Now I can take a little bit more risk. But I did that through the community coin space. And I'll never forget that. That's why I talk about community coins all the time, because that's the path that I took. Dogecoin, Shiba Inu, Saitama, Apollo. Those are my 4 big winners. Did I get all the other ones right in between? Some I didn't. Some I made a little bit on. Did I get them all right? No, but you don't have to. You don't have to. You know what I've noticed too? People never, ever go on social media and praise somebody for calling one right, unless they're praising themselves, which I don't do that. People only want to talk about the ones that you miss. People only want to talk about the ones that you didn't get right. So I think I speak for a lot of the YouTubers in the space. They're trying to do good. Are there some that are strictly, kind of just everything to the moon? Yeah. But that's not me. That's not a lot of us. I talk about it all the time. The mass majority of my portfolio are in blue chip assets. But the path that enabled me to get there was to hit on some of the community coins, or whatever you want to call them. Meme coins, community coins, shit coins, whatever. But again, some of the community coins that I hold, like SHIB, I don't see it as a shit coin. I hit big on that. Dogecoin, I don't see it as a shit coin. It's providing real utility now, right? It might have started as a joke, right? But I don't know, man. We'll get there. And we need a lot more clarity. We just saw the strange Inu rug pull, which was another one. I mean, there you go. I didn't talk about that one, but I'm not, any better than the next person because I didn't talk about it. I just, I happen to not, get into that one. I did look at it briefly. I didn't like some things. I decided not to talk about it. They reached out. They reached out and wanted me to cover it on the channel. I said no. So that's the other thing people don't realize. I say no to 90% of the projects. 90% of the projects, I look at it briefly. I have a couple other people look at it. I get an opinion from some others, and I usually say no. But again, it's hard right now. It's hard because there are a lot of bad actors. There are a lot of good devs. There are, but there are a lot of bad devs too who do this sort of thing over and over and over again. And sometimes they're really good at it. Right? So good morning, everybody. Make sure you guys hit that like button for sure. Shibvader Inu is getting some big love in the chat today. Okay. Is Bitcoin going lower in your opinion? I think so. In the short term here, I do think it's going to go lower in the short term. Right now, we're trading at just under 36K. Let me drop this link in chat and see if anybody wants to pop on and hang out. Let me see. I'm going to drop this to the YouTubers. What do you guys think? Let's see if anybody pops on here. Anybody's welcome here. DCA is the way. I agree. What do you think about Bone? Do you hold? I hold a little bit, but I want more. Bro, if you need more followers and if I want 100x, you need to talk about Pulse Chain. Plus, still ignore my question. Still, you ignore my question. Ahmed, sorry about that. Yeah, no, I've heard about Pulse Chain, and I do need to get more in depth with it. I know there's a big following there for sure. What's the highest I see SHIB going this year? Can it hit 0.001 this year? It's going to be tough this year, Peter, just because we've had a really rough go at it here to start the year. So I don't think it's going to get there this year. No, that's just my opinion. No Wolverine deer hunting. Okay, got you. I'm well behind in the chat. Kevin Jones, morning, Mr. Humphries. Luffy Coin has made big coin gains recently since its one alliance migration. Thanks for the super chat, Kevin. Steve's a Patreon member. Smash that like button. What's up, Steve? Daniel is awesome. Great asset in our private community. Concerned about Apollo. I was hoping the beta would help. Fear, here's the thing. Apollo and everything else, it's taking a hit with the entire market. I mean, just look around. You've got Volt taking a hit. All of the community coins, okay? Ape coins down to $12.65. That's really not even community coin. Wagmi down less than a $10 million market cap. Apollo's been bleeding for a while, but again, I'm playing the long game on Apollo. I'm playing the long game. So I'm not concerned with holding the line here. We need to get back into a bull market. I mean, for a lot of these different, tokens to come back, we need a positive sentiment. Right now, we just don't have it. Larry says, smash the like button. Would appreciate that. Good morning, everybody. What happened to Cliff Inu? Cliff just started bleeding with the entire market. But again, I took profits along the way and was very adamant about that. Let's see, Clifford. Where's it at? On the Ethereum side, why isn't it coming up? Clifford Floki, is this it? Clifford Inu? No, that's not it either. There it is. Still has almost 12,000 holders. But I mean, look at this launch. I mean, it is flatlined now, like a lot of projects. Right? But I mean, look at these parabolic moves here. This is when you slowly take profits on the way up, guys. I mean, you have to. If you want to make money in crypto, you have to. And a very small amount in Cliff would have netted you a big gain here. So. Just had a question. Tell me what you think. The up and down movement on Shiba Inu buy, sell, buy, could it be because it is used as spending and purchases? Could this be the factor? Not really. I don't think, Curvin, because it's really not being used in that way yet. They're setting themselves up to be used for payment, but nobody's really using it right now. Right now, it's all from like a marketing standpoint. And like when that time comes, and I've mentioned this in many SHIB videos, when that time comes, it's going to be really good for SHIB because they've set themselves up for success. But right now, not a lot of people are spending and purchasing with crypto. It's just not happening. But I mean, look at SHIB. I mean, look how far it's down from its high. I mean, a lot of these top cryptos look like this. I mean, altcoins that are in the top 100 are down 80 to 90%. Of course, community coins are going to be down there too. All right, so that's true right there. You're only as good as the company you keep. I found this to be very true. Yeah, if you're a negative person hanging around with a bunch of other negative people, you're set up to be negative. If you're a positive person hanging out with people that, have done great things, chances are you're going to be great. Brett, I appreciate that, man. I appreciate the kind words, man. I appreciate you, Joni. Jalza, appreciate that. Live India, thank you for the super chat donation here. Seems like Meta Ruffy. No, I've not looked into that, man. Ali, appreciate that, man. Demario, thanks, man. Thank you. Todd P, he's out there sticking his neck out, quitting his job to help people. The people that hate on him probably still live with mommy and daddy. Yeah, listen, Todd, I mean, it is what it is, man. People just love to hate. And it's unfortunate, but you just keep doing what you're doing, right? And it is what it is, man. And again, I feel for all the people who are out there negative. I've been there, man. I've been there. It's a hard place to get out of when you're depressed and when you are stuck in that cycle. I know. I've been there. But you can get out. Anybody can. And it starts with your mind. It starts right here. And you got to have a clear head and a clear mind and a positive attitude to be a good investor. It's 100% true in my opinion. And I say this all the time, guys. I'm not a financial advisor. Like I don't have all the answers. I'm just here to provide a perspective. I say it all the time. It's there on the bottom line all the time. In fact, I met with a financial advisor this week because I'm not one. Right? I'm not the expert. Volt, I appreciate that, man. Do I take profits on my blue chips? Yes, sometimes, Rodrigo. So what I like to do, definitely, I like to invest in DeFi for the big gains, right, and the community tokens, right. But what I like to do on blue chips, like I do kind of swing trade sometimes on catalysts, right. So ApeCoin, Algorand, they recently had some big catalysts. ENS, shout out to Daniel on that one. But yes, the other thing is I do accumulate for the long term too. So sometimes I have two open positions. I'll have a position that is, where I got in super early. So for Crowcoin, for example, right? Here's the thing for Crowcoin. I started accumulating at 11 cents last year. That position I haven't touched, and I've added to it a little bit. So it's come up. That average cost has come up a little bit, but it's still around like 17, 18 cents. I've left that position be. That's my longer position. I don't want to mess up that average cost. Then I've opened up another position, right, where my average cost is somewhere around 30 cents. That's a bigger position that I might swing trade once, a little bit once Crow comes back up to like 45, 50 cents. I might drip a little bit out of there and reap those benefits, but also wait for it to dip back down and keep adding to both, or add to that position. So you can play the long game and swing trade with the same portfolio, if that makes sense. So excuse me. I still believe that we're going to have a run this year at some point. I do too. I do too. It's a long year. I agree with this, Michael. There are so many different macroeconomic factors happening out there right now that are, drastically draining the markets. I was talking to my financial advisor yesterday. It's interesting, and I was there for 2.5 hours. Obviously planning some things for my future and diversifying into some other opportunities, but also just talking to him about the stock market and crypto was interesting because he's not into crypto, but he's way into the stock market. And it was really interesting getting his perspective because I said, what I've noticed is, just watching crypto all the time is that crypto is really starting to follow traditional markets. And he said that's true. And he was talking about his conversations that he had with some of his colleagues there, and he thinks it's good for crypto because it's becoming more legitimate. And I think it's an interesting perspective. I think people are starting to really look at crypto as a true asset class, as something they should certainly have in their portfolio. And for me, it's going to start, in my opinion, it's going to start with Bitcoin and Ethereum, right? That's where people are diversifying into. People who've been in the stock market for 20, 30, 40 plus years. They're finally saying, okay, what if I just make a small percentage of my portfolio in Bitcoin and Ethereum? But slowly but surely, I think eventually they're going to come into the DeFi space too and see all the various projects that are also adding value, right, to our current money system. So it was interesting to get his perspective. Do I think BTFA will overcome if this bear market continues? I really do. I love that. I love their ecosystem that they're building out. The NFTs are dropping sometime in June. BTFA is dipping here. It's down about 24% in the last week, but that's still a really good looking chart given this market. I mean, to launch a token here in April, I mean, that's brutal, right? It's not easy. Does anyone hold Shinja? It's up like 800%, but my cash out amount on Uniswap hasn't changed at all. Cliff actually addressed this, I guess, recently with all the price differences. Cliff from Shibnobi, because of how they're looking at how many zeros Shibnobi has depending on what exchange it's listed on. So that's why the price difference is where it is. But he put out a statement on that. Jimmy, this is so true, man. Always remember the crypto rule. Never invest more than you can afford to lose. Yes, losing sucks, but it's part of crypto. I do hate how people are so negative in general. Yeah, man. And I understand it, but I mean, on some level, I don't though, because like they've done enough to get into crypto, right? Like they're bettering their future. But yeah, man, I mean, crypto is the most volatile asset class. Like, let's not forget that. We're not investing in the S&P 500 here. We're not investing in Apple. Of course, I do invest in Apple. By the way, I scooped up some Apple. Scooped up some more Apple. Let's see here. Actually, let me open up my Robinhood. Picked up some more Apple, and let's see. I'll show you my Robinhood portfolio here. So yeah, I picked up 7 shares. I have some shares over with Charles Schwab too, and I have some shares on Webull. But I've got a little bit of ETH over here. I just picked up $50 in Matic yesterday for the hell of it, and got a little bit of Apple. But I mean, even my Robinhood portfolio, look at that. It's down 12%. My ETH position over here, I got 2.2 ETH. That's down $1,300. It is what it is. I mean, it's okay. My average cost is 3,200. I'm just going to hang on to it. Hold it. It'll come back. But yeah, Apple, my average cost here, 134.24. I'm happy with that. Let's see. I'm down 2,500 on SHIB. I just keep averaging down. I like it, Peter. Yeah. If you have high conviction in it, these are the times to add to your portfolio. Yeah, Jimmy, I do hold some bone, but I would like to get more. 100% would like to get more. Where do I see Zelda headed by the end of the year? Let's see where Zelda is. I don't know how much it's bleeding too. I mean, everything is pretty much bleeding, right? Zelda verse is down. Zelda's actually holding steady. I mean, this thing's been consolidating for months. It's a really easy utility. If we go to the 1 day, look at this. Had an unbelievable launch. But I mean, that's held up pretty good amid the market. I mean, this is February where, it had a little pop, which was nice. I mean, it's held up pretty good. I mean, it's waiting for the next big bull run rally. I mean, what they're providing is simple. It's easy to understand. They're helping dogs in need. They've donated over like 4 times already. Big checks. They're all listed on their website. Fully doxed dev team. Do I believe Saitama will rebound? I do think Saitama will rebound. How much? That's what I don't know. And I think, I've said many times before with Saitama, we need to have a really working product that works for everybody. And I know what they're trying to build is a lot. They're trying to do a lot with their app. I get that, right? But just my opinion here, get the outside help that you need, right? It's pretty apparent that Max is kind of overworked, at least from my opinion. I mean, outside looking in, right? I don't know for sure, but it seems like Max is overworked and overextended. Why not hire some other people to ensure that this thing works? Like, hire some outside people and bring them in and get this thing back and rolling, and get an app that is fluid and that can do what it's intended to do, right? In addition to that, I want to see it on major exchanges. And I know that they don't have a marketing wallet. Should they launch a V2? Personally, I don't think it's a bad idea. I think it would provide a lot more clarity for the investors here. I understand that hiring more people has diminishing returns in development, but if you need to do it, and if you're playing the long game, then you should do it. If you have to take a couple small steps back before you take some giant leaps forward, I think it's worth it, Daniel. I mean, they've already been struggling mightily here. And the big thing that I see is the app, has never really worked like it's supposed to. And I'm not saying it won't. Okay. Don't hear me wrong. And people are going to jump down my neck probably here for this, but let's just face it. I mean, we waited longer than we wanted to wait for it. And then we got something that is not doing what it's intended to do. That's okay. We still have a great idea here. We still have a great project if we get help. If we get the right people in place, get Max some help. And listen, I'm not going to pretend like I know all the inner workings and how I get that. It's outside looking in. It's just my opinion. I'm just a talking head on YouTube. But outside looking in, I feel like Max needs other people in-house to help. It's my opinion. Appreciate that, Michael. Hostess City Crypto, appreciate that. I actually hold everything in that list except XLM. I only hold a little bit of XRP right now, but HBAR, I've got that. Algo, I've got that. ADA, I've got that. Kronos versus SHIB, which one is your favorite? Man, that's tough. They're both right up there for me. It's a tie, Ali. I like them both, man. Do you post your stock plays on your Patreon? Thoughts on Ledger versus crypto IRA? Well, a crypto IRA and Ledger are two different things. I Trust Capital has a great crypto IRA right now. There they are right there. Number one crypto IRA right now, I Trust Capital. My link's down below in the description if you're interested in that. But a Ledger is keeping your existing cryptos safe. A crypto IRA, you're investing for the future. But do I post my stock plays on my Patreon? I usually don't, but we have a stocks channel where we talk about various stocks that we like. I could do more of that. We're adding a newsletter too. We've already added a newsletter to the Patreon, which we had our first edition come out last Monday. It was really cool. 15-page doc. We have another one coming out Monday as well. Is there an issue with Shiba Swap when you burn SHIB? Ever since the burn portal opened, I haven't earned anything. Is everyone else experiencing the same? Okay, so the burn portal, here's how it works, Dre's. You're going to earn burnt SHIB, and then you use that burnt SHIB to acquire your rewards in the form of Ryoshi's vision. Good morning, Anthony. What's your thoughts on AMC? I had a little bit for a while on the hype run, but have since got out of it. I've been trying to hire where I work for 8 months. The developer market is a huge pain in the ass to hire for at the moment. I get it. But it doesn't mean you shouldn't try, right? V2 in Saitama and a working app, and I have me jump back in Saitama. That's what I mean. I think, Sebastian, I think you're right. I think a lot of people would say the same. If they saw a V2 in Saitama and a working app, like if they came out and said, hey, we're hiring on 4, new developers to help, make Saitamask work better, that would provide a lot of clarity for investors. In addition to that, the V2 would provide a lot more clarity for investors. People who got out of Saitama might come back in. People who were on the fence might come in. Then on top of that, it's exchanges. Will exchanges help you in a bear market? Not so much. But do you need them when we get back into a bull market? I believe we do. I believe you do. By the end of June, we will know 100% if Saitama will survive. Why do you say that, Ellis? Saitama will be fine. No one project is perfect. I agree. Long as they are constantly working, that's all that matters. I agree with that. They can run off and give up like plenty of projects have done. I agree. And they've almost been around for a year. I agree. They're doing some really good things. They've grown in a great community, right? In a short amount of time. They have some really good ideas. I just think they need to beef up their staff. I think that would help, in my opinion. I like Algorand. Miami coin is booming. Worth a look, Zach. Actually up 90%. No way. Is it really? Wow. Miami coin's up 74%. No way. I wonder why. There's the 1 year. It's been way down. So it's a little bit of a pop, but I wonder why. Is there some kind of news on it? Why is Miami coin up that much? Let's see. I don't see any big news on it. Here, wait, let's go to news.net. No, there's nothing really new here. What was that top story? Look at this. Jeff Bezos now follows Dogecoin co-founder on Twitter. Huh. Interesting. Interesting. Amazon is one of the big players that they want to get into crypto. So there were a couple. Let me go back over to my Twitter page. Oh, by the way, guys, I'm running a giveaway right now. $100 in ETH on my Twitter page. Make sure you guys check this out. Get a chance to win $100 in ETH. But here, I had some likes here. Let me see. Oh man, I liked all these. Hold on. I actually liked some real tweets here. This is pretty cool too, by the way. Apollo's got their creator spotlights working. There are 3 or 4 different creators that they've already posted. You can check that out. They're running their Apollo contest here. Here we go. Google is forming a team to support Web3 and crypto-related technologies within its cloud service. That's big. Here we go. This is the tweet I was looking for. Facebook, Google, Microsoft, Apple, Disney, Hulu, and Bank of America are all hiring for crypto jobs. Add Amazon to that too. I mean, these are all the big players hiring for crypto jobs right now. Algo is the way to go. Just sign a deal with FIFA and runs El Salvador, plus much more. Yeah, that FIFA deal was interesting. Vito, what's up, man? Appreciate you. Terra's a long-term play. Shibtoro has gotten crushed like a lot of the small caps, micro caps have. Their NFTs are coming out. Here's the thing that I like about Shibtoro. You could say what you want. They've done every single thing that they've promised, and that is hard to find in the community coin space. Every single thing that they've promised, they've delivered on. That means a lot to me. And they have a really strong community, and I really like their flexonomics approach. That's very unique to me, the fact that, holders get to vote on tax structure. Holders get to vote on the future of the ecosystem. They purposely left the roadmap vague, similar to what Shiba Inu did, and let the holders dictate, or at least have a say-so in utility. So that's why I like Shibtoro. Terra, obviously they're building out a centralized exchange. Where's Terra today? Are they still in that 2-1 zone? Let's see. Yep, they're still in that 2-1. They've been consolidating for a while. Look at that. Still in that 2-1 range. They're holding up nicely here amid the market. Guys, hit that like button if you haven't already. That really helps us out. Let's see. Oh, I'm reading some of these comments. Hilarious. Good morning, Sin. What's happening, man? Zombie Inu is holding its own lately. Where's Zombie? It's been bleeding a little bit, but what else is new? We are up 12% in the 24. Yeah, they're hiring for blockchain jobs, not necessarily for crypto. Right. But I mean, that's still news. I mean, that's still important. They're understanding why blockchain technology is important and how it can help their business. Been minting apes instead of staring at charts. Way more fun. I like it, bro. Bullish on VeChain. I am still bullish on VeChain. Let's see. Where is Vet? back down to 4 cents. There's the max chart. So I mean, it's bouncing off this 4 cent mark again. But yeah, I like the long-term future for vet and supply chain management. ACH, same thing. I like the long-term outlook for it. It's not a play right now that you're gonna, have it go to the moon. Do you feel Terrarium is going to be hybrid type of exchange? I know the exchange is going to be centralized, but I feel the exchange is going to have a foot dipped in DeFi. Yeah, they've said that. It's going to be both. That's a good way to look at it, actually, a hybrid type of exchange. Still very bullish on Crowcoin, Gregory. Yeah, we talked about that near the top. Algo, DAG, Crow, HBAR, SHIB, and Engine. Loving my portfolio. That's a nice mix. I like it. I have not looked into that, Sin. Alethea, I've ranked nice profit since investing. What do they do? What do they do, Sin? I like the artificial intelligence angle. What do they do? Alethea Artificial Liquid Intelligence Token. Haven't heard about this. Oh, wow. Look at this. Look at back in March. Holy cow. Hold on one sec. My buddy wants to join. I might send him a link real quick. Hold on one sec. Invite, copy. Let me drop him a link real quick. Boom. There we go. My buddy just started a crypto channel called Not Your Father's Crypto. I think he's going to hop on for a few. Let me just tell him I sent it to him. There we go. Let's see. Any projects on the Kronos chain that you like? Tectonic. Thanks for the Oscar Ramos suggestion. Yeah, Oscar does a fantastic job. Definitely go check out his channel. Nathan, VVS and Tectonic are the two that I'm trying to learn more about. Tectonic, a lot of people are earning a lot in staking. Yeah, Oscar's awesome, man. Him and I have been talking a lot more recently. And that's what it's all about, guys. It's about building out your network and learning from people. Oscar has knowledge that I don't have. And I may know a couple things that I can help him with. And you bounce ideas off of one another. You share knowledge. You share ideas. You become a better investor. That's it. JP, thank you so much for the $5 donation, man. What do you know about Luna 1, if anything? I know they had the big pre-sale that went on for like a month. This one kind of slipped by me a little bit. How many ETH was their pre-sale? How much ETH was their pre-sale? That I want to know. Let me see here. It says it's one of the first metaverse to allow earning, shopping, socializing, creating, studying, and gaming. Do we have a contract? I don't think we have a contract yet, do we? Let's see. Oh, wait, here, XLN token. I wonder if we have a contract. Do we? Oh, we do. Smart contract address. They have an audit. It says they're the only virtual place that allows earning, studying, and gaming in a seamless Web3 environment. Be a foundation for the virtual society with all aspects of social life. It'll use an open world concept that allows within one space to gain full benefits from games, education, work, and all other activities that will be available in the metaverse. That's pretty nuts. In 2021, metaverse projects generated 10 billion in investments, doubled in 1 year. They talk about Decentraland. They've raised 25 million USD in 3 rounds. It'll become an accelerator. The metaverse will be for gaming and for the gaming industry. They have a DAO, which I like. Education component, business, and gaming. I really like the idea here. Again, I want to get a contract address and do a little deeper dive because there's a lot going on here. When does the token actually launch? Do we know? Oh, interview with the CEO.
What is going on, guys? You got Dan here from Dan Growth Riches, and we are back at it like a jackrabbit. If this is your first time on my channel, I hope I can reduce description today. Guys, in today's video, I am literally going to be doing an interview.
These are the guys from Luna One.
We're sitting here today with Corey and Daniel. These are the guys from Luna One. As I've been showing you guys before, I've been dropping videos on this on my channel, giving you guys as much information as I possibly can for you guys to, like, you know, be able to stay, you know, like, to know what's going on and when everything is happening. There's a couple of questions that I had for you guys as well that I'm going to be asking you guys in this video. So maybe Corey, if you want to start off, or Daniel, whichever one, you guys can kind of like introduce yourself and what's your part in Luna One.
Yeah, awesome. So thanks so much.
Launch in September.
It's a great opportunity just to kind of share a little bit about the story of Luna One. All
right, so I'm going to drop this link. This is probably a really good good chance to learn about the project. I need to watch this later. I don't want to watch it all on stream because I want to bore people too much. But let me drop this YouTube or Twitter link. There you go. To learn more about Luna One, that is a really good place to start. We can listen to their CEO and CMO have a conversation about what their vision is there. This is interesting, though. Aletha Artificial Liquid Intelligence Token. Man, that had a nice pop. Look at that. 2 cents all the way to 12 cents. There's a 6x. Like, this is what I mean. There's always opportunities, guys. I mean, this was in March into April 1. It's 6x'd in a day. Now it's since sliding all the way back down, but there you go. I mean, even in a bear market, there's opportunities. Let's see here. What else do we got? Lord Sheba, what's happening? Do I think we're entering a 2-year bear market? It's too early to tell. I don't think so, though. No. I don't think so. I want to give you a Bored Ape Dojo NFT. What's up, Chi? That sounds cool. Adam says, Zach, Mr. Kodachi, the founder of Kishimoto, asks you to handpick an NFT from our Bored Ape Dojo Club vault. That sounds cool. Tell him to reach out. That's cool. I'm not too hip to the NFT game yet. I need to get bigger, but I have 9 Wagmi NFTs, and I've got one Shiba Doge NFT. What's up, JD? DJ, thanks for becoming a new member here on YouTube, bro. Luffy has been on a tear. Really? Up 47%. You ain't lying. Wow. It's been on a nice comeback. Is this like the Luffy token? Like, hold on, show more info. Is this like the official? Yeah, Luffy token, Luffy Inu token, first anime token. It's a new website too, isn't it? Launched back in August with a single mission, building an entire ecosystem for holders and fans alike, built on the foundation of transparency. What are they trying to do here? Luffy was huge when it launched. Community-driven token built on Ethereum. Ecosystem. What are they doing here? Okay, they've got Land of Kai, 3D open game, play beta. Let's see. It's a good point. We have 2 years to the next. I just read an article about this yesterday, which means we have 18 months to DCA our bags. I like it. Crow in the next 5 to 10 years in ADA, a lot higher than where they are now. I like both projects a lot. Don't forget to smash that like button, or better yet, like the damn smash button. Salvatore. Thanks for that, bro. I've been covering Luffy on my channel. Nice, Crypto Wire. What's up, bro? I remember the Luffy launch day back when I had like 20 shit coins. Nice. Hey, we got Scott. What's happening, bro?
Yo, what's up, dude?
What's going on, man?
Had
Getting
a few meetings this morning.
So what's the latest on Wagmi? We've got Bitmark coming up on the 9th, right?
Yeah, we got Bitmark coming up on the 9th. I actually had a really good conversation with some people over at Aftershock Media. They represent all the top mobile gamers on YouTube and Twitch, because obviously one of the next steps is going after people who play Clash Royale and other mobile games. And he really loved the game, and we kind of started the conversation off with him being like, they actually did, I forget which game he told me it was, but like they did bring a crypto game in, and all of the creators were promoting like the game and the NFTs and everything. And then when it came for the game to finally launch, like some catastrophic thing happened, and it kind of just like destroyed the game. And then everyone had to like get refunded and things, but like it put a real sour taste in a lot of these gamers' mouths, and we already know that. Like, we already know it's an uphill battle getting traditional gamers to feel safe and comfortable coming to crypto and promoting that on their YouTube channels and their Twitch channels. But so we talked for like an hour or an hour and a half, and he loved Wagmi so much and what we're doing, because we're gaming first, NFTs second, right? And then by the end of the conversation, he's like, so are you looking to sign up with any influencer gigs? I was like, what do you got? Send it over.
Hell yeah.
Hobbs is here. I got to go.
What's up, Hobbs?
What's going on, man? It's Zach. I missed you, man. I ain't seen you in a minute, brother. How you doing?
Yeah, man. You know how it is. We all kind of get deep into our own content, and yeah, man, I'm good, man. How are you?
Good, man. Good. Spent some good time with the family yesterday. Had soccer pictures, cooked some good food. and did the laundry. You know, all the manly chores, right?
That's what's up, bro.
You want to come to my house? I got some manly chores you can do.
Nah, man. I'm gonna charge you at least 10 NFTs.
I'll let you go in the pool when you're done.
Nope, I don't like to swim.
Well, you can. My pool is specifically only 5 feet deep, so you don't have to swim.
Look, I spent 13 years in the Navy. I don't need to be around any more water, brother. I'm good. How you doing, Scott?
I'm doing good. I was telling Humphries I had some meetings this morning, some really productive meetings. Just kind of infiltrating my way into communities that do like Twitch gaming and things like that, because these are the next people that I want to start talking to and also bring in for ideas, back to Wagmi in terms of like gameplay and strategy and, what gamers are looking for, right? Because at the end of the day, that's what we need. We got the crypto side down. We need to make sure gamers are happy.
Yeah, man. Hardest working man in the game right here when it comes to the Wagmi team, bro. Like, this dude is never sleeping ever.
No way, man. Sleep is, you can do that later. Dude, did you guys all buy that strange Inu dip yesterday?
Oh my gosh, bro.
I've been calling Strange Inu for 2 weeks. I said, look out for May 6th. I said, May 6th is going to be either a day that you need to snatch your bag or they're going to snatch your bag. So,
well, here's the thing.
And sure as shit, right on schedule. What's going on, Lord Sheba?
I don't want to sound like a dick, but I'm gonna. Okay, it's called Strange Inu, and it looks like Doctor Strange.
Come on, dog.
Right. And the movie,
they got a disclaimer that says this is not about Doctor Strange. I went on a 45-minute rant on my show yesterday. So I just feel like people needed to hear it. So
well, but it's like, dude, I was talking to my wife about it yesterday, and I was like, but babe, it's cool because in the Twitter description, it says they're not affiliated with Marvel. So
we're good.
So why would I know some of our friends talked about the token, and it's like, I feel bad, but at the same time, it's like, dude, it's Doctor Strange Inu. It looks like Doctor Strange. Like, there's no way this coin could ever be anything other than a garbage token. But there's no way. There's absolutely no way. Mm-hmm. Like, don't even promote that kind of thing. But I mean, everyone owned up to it, and they're like, we're sorry. But also at the end of the day, right? Like, the smart investor, like you say, Hobbs, right? You knew May 6th this shit was gonna rug. The smart investor knows that people are dumb. Bought it. Shit, I wish I bought it because I would have sold it as soon as it pumped.
Right.
No, but you got to wait for that 1000x. 10x isn't enough.
No,
you got to wait for the
1,000. Be greedy. And here's the thing. And what I always tell people in the shop, I say, look, decide whether you're a trader or an investor. Have a trading plan. And this is a perfect example. There are tokens and places where you can make money in this space. Strange Inu was definitely one of those places, but you had to know what it was. Right? Don't be looking at Strange Inu saying, oh, they got more utilities coming out next month. The motherfuckers ain't gonna be around next month. Right. You don't need to be looking at that. What you need to be looking at is just like in the stock market, they have what's called meme stocks, right? Yeah. Sometimes, like, the biggest one is the AMC and GameStop, and that has what I would call utility behind it because the community is not going anywhere. They're going to keep fighting this thing. However, a Bed Bath & Beyond, a Nokia, all these sympathy plays, understand why you're in them. You don't get stock options for those that are leaps. No, you buy weekly stock options, you make your money, you get the heck out, and you're good. That's how people need to start trading, and they don't understand it. They look at everything long term, and it's so like, bro, everything in this space is not long term. It's the same thing in Wall Street.
I agree. Hey, Zach, can you make me a mod in the chat? Because every time Jayhawk says he's gonna gap me, I have to put him in timeout so he can think about what he said.
Yeah, bro. I'm on. Do you know how to do it on StreamYard? I always struggle with
this.
No,
you got to do it on.
Yeah, you can do it on StreamYard.
You do it.
It's the 3 dots. So you click the 3 dots and you can put them. Oh no, you know what? Oh no, you can't do it on StreamYard.
You got to do it on YouTube.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Modding.
The best. The best rug so far that I've seen was Magic Inu, because they literally had
be gone.
they had their first Telegram chat set up for like 5 o'clock
Go to Sissy
on whatever day.
Sissy.
And they're like, we got something
Change
big
your
is
brother's
coming.
diaper,
Don't
please.
miss it. Don't miss it. Don't miss it. As soon as the Telegram chat started, because they had a countdown timer, they rugged. So they did like misdirection, which is like
Oh
what
my
magic is.
God.
So they're like, come to the Telegram chat. And then all of a sudden the chart was like, sell, 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 sell. I was like, oh my God.
Yeah.
But I like that. I invested on that on my own, and I didn't make money because I didn't get greedy.
Yeah.
It pumped. I pulled money out. I was like, great, But
what's wrong with, like I said, I'm a day trader, right? Dude, anything over 20% we're happy with on a day, right? At 20%, let me tell you guys just a quick insight on how I day trade, right? If I buy a stock option, let's say I buy a few stock options on the SPY, right? I might get 10, might cost me about $3K, right? I buy 10 $3,000 stock options, right? They go up 20%. Now I'm up, what, $500, $600. Right then and there, I put a stop loss on. I might even trim at 20%. I might take 3 or 4 stock options off the table. Now I'm in the play for free. And I set a stop loss at 20% to make sure I will never lose on the play again. I am green no matter what happens. If I get kicked out, no big deal. I don't have to babysit it, right? The same logic applies when you're dealing with cryptocurrency. The only difference is you have to factor in taxes and gas fees and all that type of stuff. But if you're up 200, 300, 400, 500%, dude,
What are you
take
doing?
the fucking money.
Right.
You know what I mean? Go cash your bread and leave a bag, right? Leave some money in there so you can still be part of the show, but take care of yourself first.
Yep.
You have to pay yourself.
100%. 100%. Hey guys, are you guys adding any blue chips right now? Any top 100s?
Come on, dog. Crow all day, baby.
I love it. Yeah. 100%. that dip on that negative news, man, I was loving that.
Dude, I bought it 33. I bought it 27. If it drops to 24, I'm gonna load the freaking bag. So
Yep.
Oh yeah,
24 is like the floor for me. I started at 18 cents. So if I can get it at 24, I'll take it.
What do we see for projections for Crow?
I've got dude, have you guys heard of this website, app.tokenmetrics.com?
No.
Dude, check this out,
brother. School us.
Yeah, you're gonna love this, bro. So it's I just got the advanced plan. I'm just trying it out for 1 month. It's $100 a month, which I know it's kind of like a lot, but they got price predictions. I can't show it on screen because it goes against their terms and services, and I don't want to piss them off. But
I'm glad you told me that.
Yeah, well, I actually pulled it up live, and then people were yelling at me. They're like, "No, that goes against terms and services." So, but it gives you like an overall summary compared to the market. It gives you price predictions, breaks down fundamentals, shows you their technical analysis tools, performance metrics, correlations. I mean, dude, it's even like outlooks into like the next few years on price predictions. So according to this one, you can go out like a month. So it goes out to about June 7th. Their price prediction on it, they think it's going to could go down to 21 cents.
That makes sense.
So, I mean, I'm just kind of DCAing in right now. I mean, every time.
I mean, that's basic TA knowledge, I guess. But do they ever put like catalysts, reasons for that? Like, were they saying that before they changed their, changed their rewards, or were they just calling?
That's a good point. They have they don't have it like within the Chronos like tab, but they also have, it's pretty cool. They've got a TV channel within here. They've got a podcast, and they have articles that people write about. So like, I think somebody had an article on it, like, hey, here's kind of what happened with Crow. Take advantage of the situation. Now, can you at least put the link in the private chat? I just want to make sure I'm on the right one. Yeah, dude. Here, I'll drop it in there now.
The one that I got, it looks just like Coin Market Cap.
Yeah. Here, let me drop it in. Here, actually, I can pull up the website without. Let me see.
Yeah, because if you pull up the website, like that shouldn't. I mean, you're not breaking any terms and services just by looking at the damn website.
Yeah, that's a good call. Actually, it's gonna probably log me in. Yeah, I'm logged in. All right, screw it.
Okay, I got the right one. You can take it down. You can take
that. All right.
Because I think that'll be good to add into my Discord. Like that'll be a business expense. that I can
Yeah,
add
bro.
into the Discord
For sure. And I'm just getting hip to it, but I mean, they've got overall analytics here, indices, ratings, sentiment, on-chain data. Now, I think some of this stuff, there's a plan after this, and I think I couldn't look at the on-chain stuff because I needed the higher plan, which was crazy, like $7,500 a year. I'm like, okay, let me check this out.
Yeah, all right. At some point,
$7,500 a year.
Yeah, I was like, let me check
you
this
better-
I'd
advanced.
rather buy shit coins.
Look,
Yeah,
I'd rather buy Strange Inu than pay
Yeah.
$7,500.
I could spend $7,500 on these metrics, or I can buy Dr. Strange Inu.
Right, 100%. How about you, Scott? You looking? I want to come back to you, Hobbs. Too. You said Crow. I'm sure there's some other ones.
Oh yeah, for sure.
What do you think, Scott? Any blue chips right now you're getting after?
Oh man, honestly, dude, I've been putting everything into Wagmi. I've been scooping that dip every time it hits 10 or 9. I've been scooping it up because I see Wagmi as being pretty stable as the game rolls out and the public launch happens and people start doing the in-game wagering. I see it being a steady influx of volume just because of that alone. So
no doubt.
But yeah, that's where my head's been at. I haven't had time to really look at anything else. Although I am getting pretty excited about Rolodex.
Yeah, what's that about?
I got contacted about that one, man.
I actually had a call with them yesterday. Their community really wants me to be on board with Rolodex. So basically what they're going to do is they're going to have a system of vetting like devs and influencers and people in the space. So, Rolodex is like where you put all your business cards, right? Yeah. So that's essentially, they want to have a Rolodex of people you can trust. So if you're trying to do a project and you need a dev or you need an influencer, you can go to them and basically find people that have been vetted that aren't, rug pullers or scammers or just I'll shill anything for money type people. And then you can go there and start hiring them. And I'm not 100% sure on the token. I think that you have to have a certain amount of the token to be able to go in and like to view that part. I have to have that conversation either today or tomorrow. But like, there's a lot of excitement around the project. I think, was it Rolodex that they're going to be listed on Shiba Swap, I think.
Nice. I'm on the right Twitter page, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, here it is.
Yeah, they reached out to me. I hadn't got back with them, but I was looking into it and I was like, man, this is actually pretty cool. So I don't know. I think next week or something after their initial push, they were gonna get back with me and we'll talk about something.
Yeah, live on Shiba Swap. Yep.
Yeah.
You still on Pixel? What do we got?
So look, I was all about Pixel, man. Anybody that knows, like I was like the first person to make videos on Pixel. I love the project. I love what they had going on. I would say that I was discouraged, to say the least, when they came on my channel and they didn't want to talk about what I thought was the main product, which was the POS system, right? Everywhere that I've gone, I've spoke about the POS system. I've talked to them about the POS system. I was under the assumption that the POS system was ready to go to beta, and it's not. It's the marketplace type Fiverr type deal, right? Which is still not a bad product. And I was still bullish all the way up until they said they were asking for 4,000 ETH, 3,000 ETH on a pre-sale.
That's a lot.
They're asking for 1,000 from private sellers. They're asking for 1,500 one part of the whitelist and then 1,500 on the other part of the whitelist. And then they don't have a buy and sell tax, which I thought was good at first. But when you come out and ask it for so much ETH in a bear market, that's just not going to be. It's not going to be sustainable. And then there was one other thing that made me kind of look at them a little. Oh, it's the staking platform. Their staking platform that they're going to be introducing. Their APY, I think, is 8 to 9%. Which, I mean, in a real world scenario, you're like, oh yeah, 8 to 9%. That's awesome and it's sustainable. But in the DeFi space, where you can go somewhere, and get it, 100, 200% APY, some places 1,000% APY, is that sustainable? Probably not. But you don't really care if you're trying to make a quick buck in a week or two. I think they just need to get a better grasp on what space they're launching in. You know, this is not the IPO world. This is not Wall Street. This is the DeFi space. So yeah, I mean, I'm still interested. I just don't know if I'm bullish. I wouldn't say that I'm bearish. I'm kind of consolidating my thoughts, so to speak.
That makes sense.
That's kind of where I'm thinking.
Yeah, it's kind of funny to watch how some of these pre-sales now. I mean, I think what we're going to see a lot of people take a page out of BTFA's book. I think that was brilliant.
It's probably the smartest way if you're going to go pre-sale route, right? Is to lower your ETH ask and let you. That's the quickest thing you can do to allow the token to launch fairly and allow the buying and selling to allow the market to decide where it's going to go.
Right.
I think. In my opinion.
I loved how they had the launch like an hour after that too, right? It's like
it
created
right
pent
after
up demand. It was like, okay, I didn't get it in the first 30 seconds. Now I got to wait an hour. And, you know, it was,
and
you know,
instead of doing a pre-sale and then, you know, waiting 2 weeks for ETH price to fluctuate, you know.
Exactly.
But there was another token that I wanted to bring up in regards to the blue chips. So I know you guys are tracking XRP and all those other things, and you know, there's one that's outside the top 20, and it's a good swing trade, I think. That I always love the swing trade when it comes down in this levels, and it's a Ethereum Classic.
ETC.
ETC has been one of my favorite swing trades when it comes down under $30, right? When it comes down under $30, man, you can just pick up a ton of it, right? Just sit on it, and then you just wait for Ethereum to pop back up. As soon as Ethereum pop back up, I mean, I've seen this thing go to what, like 140, 120, something like that. 170, yeah. Scott said 170. Yeah, so it's a great swing trade, man. Like, so if you guys are looking for that nice, you know, that like almost guaranteed to run when Ethereum runs, pick some of that Ethereum Classic up, man, while it's low. Those are like little hidden gems that you can always flip for 2, 3, 4x. You know,
I like it. I was listening to Moonshot from Tarp. He was on live last night a little bit, and I was hanging out. He said BNB right now is just a great opportunity to swing too. And you know, right now it's below 400. I mean, he went all the way out from like a year and just showed like this pattern that was, I mean, the same pattern over the last year. So that's another one that he was mentioning. I learned something last night on that. So it's almost like, you know, now's the time to start looking at more swing trade opportunities, right, Hobbs? I mean, while the market's like this, right?
Well, the market's not. See, and this is what I try to tell people is like the market really hasn't chosen a direction. I know it feels like it's bearish, right? I know it feels like we're in a bear market,
right?
But just last week we thought we were in a bull run. You know what I mean? Like the market's fucking punch drunk.
Yeah,
right. Like the market is so confused right now because I mean we've had so many unexpected things that took us because we were in a bull market. I mean, the SPY, everything was just nice. You know, Ethereum was nice. And then the pandemic hit. So we got punched in the mouth. And then right after the pandemic, all of this money just flowed into the market. So then we got drunk off all this money and the market just went nuts. And now we were coming out of that and ready for the rate hikes. And then we got Ukraine. So in the middle of this Ukraine, Russia pandemic, you know, $1 trillion thing that's going on, now we have rate hikes. So it's just a lot going on. So the market is just finding it very difficult to decide which way it wants to go.
For sure, dude. Yeah. And if you zoom out, like look back till January, we're pretty much trading sideways. I mean, we've had some ebbs and flows, but nothing's really changed, right?
It's like that's why I said like it's not a bull, it's not a bear. It's just like we just doing this. If you really look at the chart and you really just zoom out, you'll realize we haven't really gone anywhere. You know,
for sure. Daniel said, "What's up?" By the way, I know you met him on stream. He said Hobbs needs to be introduced to the Ergo platform. Daniel's bullish on Ergo.
Okay, I got you. Too. Oh yeah, that's my guy, Daniel. What's going on, brother? I haven't seen you in the shop.
He got me on this one too. Ethereum name service. I flipped this one the other day. I bought it. Like
I saw it on your stream. Of course, I watched your stream later. But yeah,
I flipped it and I sold it. I mean, it ended up running to like I think it ended up running like $27. I bought it right in this range.
Daniel's in your Discord, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna jump in your Discord because I'm gonna steal a bunch of knowledge from your Discord and bring it over to my Discord.
Bro.
But
dude, you're welcome, man. Dude, I'll drop you the link. Honestly, just send me a DM or whatever. I'll drop you the link. It's awesome over there, man. I've learned so much from these guys. It's insane. But
Yeah.
that's what it's
I
all
gotta, I
about, bro.
definitely got to jump in there because I really love Daniel, man. I enjoyed talking with him that day. He
So
came back
smart,
to
dude.
my show and he challenged my thought on Saitama and the low where I had it at, and looks like we were spot on, and then it dipped some more, so he might be right here in a little bit. But
Yep.
I really love to have conversations with people that speak the same language. So yeah, Daniel,
For sure, man.
much love, brother.
And dude, I've been trying to find like catalyst too. So like I swung, I swung ApeCoin just on the other side catalyst. Like that was
I saw that too.
what was the other one? Oh, Algorand, dude. So Algorand, that was another one. I got it in a little bit late, but I still made like 700, 800 bucks just simply on them releasing the news on the FIFA, being the official sponsor of FIFA. And that thing jumped, and actually it's jumping right now. But yeah, I mean, so there's still opportunities like that, and I like to use the catalyst. I know you're more of a TA guy, so I got to get hip to that. But
no, I use it's all together, Zach.
Yeah.
Like, I understand people, people want to, put the TA title on me, but I'm a trader, right? I'm an investor, which means that I also know TA, which helps me be a better trader and investor. But dude, we absolutely trade off catalysts. You know what I mean? Like, catalysts move markets. The only thing for us is when we're trading off catalysts, we look for the best entry off using the TA or the best exit point. So we can look at a chart and we can say, all right, yes, it ran, but it should pull back to about here. Once it pulls back here, now I'm waiting on that reversal candle. I'm entering on that reversal candle that shows me that it's going back to the place to test that resistance. And when it gets to that resistance, that's usually my exit point. So, that just TA just kind of gets you in the ring,
For sure. Hostess brings up a good point too, right here, man. 60-40 institutions today versus 70-30 retail just 1 year ago. We're seeing market manipulation from the corps that are trying to shake out the paper hands. It's so true, man.
I say it all the time, man. Whenever you see the market go through these volatile this shit's not normal. The market this is not a normal market that we're in, guys. If you go back 2-3 years ago, the market did not move like this. The market is not supposed to have 700 point swings to the upside and then a 700 point swing to the downside. That's not normal market movement. So anybody that can make money, the market currently, the way it is, it's not meant for retail investors to make money in. It's meant to take your lunch. They're coming to take your lunch. They want all that stimulus money back. You know what I mean? They want all that shit back. So anything that they can do to trap you in a bear trap or get you in a bull trap, they're gonna do it. And that's all you really see on the charts nowadays. So you really got to be careful, and you really have to be not greedy in this market. Take what you can get and dial it back. Just going all the way back to what we were just talking about, which is take your fucking profits, man. Get up out of there.
No doubt, man. I've even looking.
Don't tell me what to do, Hobbs.
What's that, brother? Yeah, don't tell you what to do.
Don't tell me what to do. I'll take my profits when I feel like it.
I'm not getting in your pool anymore. No.
You already turned me down. I was hoping I get Hobbs in a Speedo, but it's not happening.
Dude, I haven't been in a Speedo since high school when they made me wear a Speedo in swim class.
I'll get you a Brazilian Speedo.
No.
There you go. I scooped up some Apple too, man.
Apple. I thought Zach was about to say I scooped up some Speedos.
Scooped up like 10 of those yesterday.
So Apple.
Hey, I gotta jump off. I gotta call it Ian.
Okay, Scott. Tell Ian I said what's up.
I will.
Apple was at what, 154 yesterday?
Yeah. Might even got lower, 151. Oh yeah, 154.
154. Yep. Yeah. So I didn't buy any yesterday because I think it's coming to 146.
Okay.
Now, 154 is a very good buy, but when I buy Apple shares, I'm buying them for my kids. I'm not really buying them for me. You know what I mean? So I'm trying to get them like as low as fucking possible. But yeah, everything was on sale, man. Like, but check out freaking you know what a firm is?
A firm. Yeah.
It's the buy now, pay later stock for Amazon.
Yep.
They have ties. This is like the best way you can buy Amazon stock without buying Amazon stock, right? So they got a nice contract with Amazon. Look at where this thing was like maybe 3 months ago. Look at that high right there.
Back in November, 164 bucks. Holy
You want to
shit.
talk about stocks that's on sale? A firm is on fucking sale right now, dude.
I'm
Like,
put the order in right now.
dude, some of these stocks are at like a third of their actual value, bro. Like,
Wow.
I think it was a firm. I'm pretty sure,
Down
but
40% in a month.
because
Damn near 40%.
you got to look at it, Zach. When you're looking at the Apples, right? The Nikes, yeah, they're on sale, but they're still gonna hold their value, right? They're the big dogs, right?
Yep.
And you can get them on sale, but what you need to also be looking at is some of the motherfuckers that are getting liquidated right now. A firm is getting fucking liquidated, but it's not over. It's a good company.
Right.
It's definitely undervalued right now, right? You know, so those are plays I'm looking at, man. Like, I think Square is probably down in the dirt. Fucking shit. Go look at Coinbase. I think Coinbase is like 100% off of its, or 200% off of its IPO price.
Square is blocked now, right? Isn't that
Yeah,
them?
it's blocked. It's blocked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They changed it up.
Yeah, I think Square was at like $300 a share at one point. 250.
Great. Look at that.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying? Like they're all on sale, 80-90% down. This is the time where you accumulate, guys. And this is the shit that I talk about. I'm going to be talking about in my Discord. I ain't going to be talking just about crypto. I'm going to be talking about how to save money, how to make money, and where to invest your money. You can do whatever you want, but I'm going to give you some ideas. Yeah.
I love it, bro. Is the Patreon up and running?
No, we're working on it. We're I'd say we're about 90% completed. Like, the Patreon's good. The Discord, we got you know who Keenan Grace is?
Oh yeah,
he's another big time YouTuber.
Yep.
I actually reached out to him, did a VC with him, and he gave me the person that built his Discord, because I wanted to pattern my Discord really off of what he does. So he gave me his Discord guy. His Discord guy actually built our Discord. So now what we're doing is we're putting some alerts in there there's this way of trading that Keenan uses as well. And you know, I don't want to say it on screen, but we're gonna go over a way of trading.
I like it.
Where when this particular thing happens on the chart, you'll get an alert on the 5-minute, the 4-hour, and on the day chart when this particular thing happens, and it'll give you a good idea. And I'll show you examples of, you know, I'll show you backstage, but I'll show you examples of like how this stuff really, really works. But that's going to be one of our big time selling points, and we're never going to change the price for those. We're going to do,
dope.
you know,
Now, are those alerts automated, or do you have to manually?
Yeah, they'll be automated.
Oh, that's sick.
The guy that built the Keenan Grace's Discord is putting them in, so they're automated directly off. Now we can't do them for DeFi, so to speak. Okay, but we can do them for the blue chip cryptos, and I can do them for stocks. Gotcha. So I had to get like a TradingView Pro or some shit like that, and then have the guy like tell him which stocks I wanted and tell him how I wanted them to be alerted. So
okay, yeah. So you pick like you kind of like hand pick your 15 or 20 or 10, yeah, and then you get alerts on those. Okay,
I get them for the stocks. I get alerts on the way up, and I get alerts on the way down, so that, you know, if I want to play a put option or if I want to play a call option, I can do both.
Got you. That's what's up. Yeah, Chi, I see you in chat, man, down here. He's trying to give us some free NFTs from Kishimoto.
Oh, is this? I thought he was a spammer. I didn't know if this was real or not.
I think it's legit. Chi, hit us up on Twitter. I think he was trying to hit you, me, and Scott up with an NFT.
Yeah, hit me up, man. Let me know. Just at me on Twitter, and then I'll add you. And like, as long as you ain't on no bullshit, I'm always willing to listen.
Same, man. And like Hob said, we're always kind of like, you know, trying to feel that out a little bit. So it seems like you're legit, bro. So yeah, hit us up over there.
Yeah, just at me, and then I'll add you as a friend, and then we can start messaging from there. If you really want to do something, go through the little guy, and then I'll work your way up to Zach and Scott.
Kenzie's in the house, man. What's up, Kenzie?
What's going on, Kenzie?
She's been here since day one, man. I remember I had 50 subs and I was going live talking about SHIB, and Kenzie was in the house.
That's crazy, man.
That's cool, man.
Like, just I know, like, watching Keenan. I have been watching Keenan since he had like 10,000 subs, which is still a lot. But in the grand scheme of things, I'm still watching Keenan, and he's at over 500,000. So it's like, dang, like, just I was there when he quit. He was at 30,000 subs last summer, and he quit his job. Like, he was gonna go back to school, and he was like, I'm not gonna do live streams in the morning, because he's a teacher. He was gonna go back to school and teach, and then he just came back one day and was like, nope, I'm quitting. Man. He quit his job and he blew the fuck up. Like the community supported the heck out of that dude. So
that's what's up. I was
I'm
watching
trying to,
Keenan, man.
yeah, I was watching Keen. I watched TMI supposed to be coming on the show in the shop.
Oh, hell yeah. That's cool.
Yeah, the masked investor, he's supposed to, I reached out to him and told him, like, hey man, I'm trying to merge the spaces. I think people really need to hear from, some of these investors that I watch. And, that's my ultimate goal, is to just get people to hear these stories, by far, one of the best shop talks though was you guys coming on the show.
Oh man, we had
Austin.
some fun, man. But it is what it is. I'll tell you what, man. I felt comfortable on there.
It was good.
You did
Yeah,
a great
man.
job, man. You did a
Yeah,
great job with that. Let people just let their hair down.
yeah.
Per se,
We had
yeah.
Adam on the other day, and then we had Sandstorm on.
I seen the one with Sandstorm, man. That was a good one too.
That was a good one too.
Enjoyed
Yeah,
it,
and it's one of those things where people need to know that we're real people, right?
Exactly, bro.
So I just like to open it up, have a real talk conversation. So
now, are you doing this full time, Pops?
I am, brother. I don't. So I've been. It's funny you should ask that, because I just talked to the wife yesterday, and we had to agree on somewhat of a time frame, because this shit will consume you if you let it.
100%, 100%.
So we agreed on 7 days a week, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. And then if the kids are down or she's sleeping, then I'm allowed to get on. But yeah, I don't work. I haven't been working for a year now. I got out of the military and I was 100%. I'm 100% disabled veteran, so they pay me pretty good. And then I was going to school, so I was making pretty good money before this. So I just stopped going to school because I couldn't do school and this. It's impossible.
Right.
So I stopped going to school and I just kind of focused on this. And yeah, man, I mean, you knew me when I had 0 subs. Zach, you were my first freaking on screen.
That was what's up, man.
That shit was dope, man. It was like instant. I was like, I think I'm gonna be all right.
That's what it's about, man. It's just building out the network, man, because we're better together, man. I know it's a cliche and all that shit, but it's so damn true, because now we have a network of people like you see something that I don't see. Scott sees something that we don't see. Rodney sees something that we, what I mean? And we're all helping each other, man. And that's what it's about, dude.
And it's all about the grind too, right? Like, so, real recognize real, but hustle recognize hustle too, right?
No doubt.
You wouldn't put the love and the effort that you put into supporting me if you didn't respect my hustle and my grind from day one.
No doubt.
You know what I'm saying? And it's the same thing when I see somebody that's coming up. I'm like, oh, I got to put this dude on because I know he's going to be great for the space. I know that he offers something, that I can get behind. And I know he's got the hustle. He's not just in it to make a quick buck and then bounce. Yep. Like you when you see those little gems, you got to help them along, because that's only going to make the space better. So
no doubt, man. Yeah. And I think most of us are playing the long game. A lot of us are talking about making it our full-time career, or we already have.
Yeah.
But like Keenan, man, I remember when I quit my job too. It was crazy, dude. I was making, $50K, and dude, I was waking up. Luckily, I could walk to work. When the university I was working at, I lived right there, so I could walk to work, which saved me some time. But I would get up about 5, and I'd record 5-6 videos, and then walk over for my 9 a.m. work all day till about 3, and then come back and start making content again.
More content.
And it was just, I did that for about 4 or 5 months, man, and then thanks to Shiba Inu and
Shiba changed my life.
Just the market being crazy and bullish. I took that leap of faith too. It was the best feeling in the world, man. To just be able to do that.
I feel like people ask me about Shiba Inu a lot now, and I will always be bullish on Shiba Inu. However, I think people need to understand that the market cap of Shiba Inu is such that it's not the swing trade opportunity. It's the investment opportunity for the long run. It's just not the swing trade thing. Things that I'm looking at, I'm looking at the chat and I'm looking at, stay voted. I'm not invested in Volt. I made a good swing trade off of Volt, but it's another one that's at $120 million market cap. Like, to make a 10x, this thing's got to go to $1 billion, So things that I look at is like the newer projects, right? I like ApeCoin. I released a video on my channel called The Year of the Ape, right? I like the ape coins. I like Seifu Ape, and I love BTFA, and I love Bandex.
Yep.
And those things have very, very small. It's that second video right there. It's like the year of the ape. It was basically, I was just saying, hey, last year it was the year of the dog. You know, we had Shiba, we had Saitama, we had the Dogecoin, and then we had Apollo Inu, right? Just recently.
Yep.
It was the year of the dog. This year, I feel like the theme has been the apes, and the apes are killing it. You look at what ApeCoin's doing, and then you look at a token like BTFA or Bandex, they patterned their entire brand around that scenario, except instead of being at a $4 billion market cap, they're at a measly $2 and $9 million or $2 and $12 million market cap.
100%.
Those are opportunities that I look for, because those are the opportunities you're going to look back on. If you didn't get them, you're going to say, damn, that thing just 100x. Should I get in? It's like, you know, that was like, you probably should have thought about it when it was at a $2 million or $12 million market cap, but you can still buy it, you know?
Yep.
So,
yep.
Yeah.
And as much as we hate it, you know, hate to say it, it's still going to happen. People chase the green candlesticks, but I think you and I are in the same boat. We're trying to educate people on this is the time, right? Right now is the time to accumulate. And I think, you know, I went through it where, you know, I didn't have as much capital back in the summer last year, which that was the time to accumulate, right? But I learned from that. Now this year I've been sitting on more stables, and now I'm like, okay, we're in a bear market. I've got a little capital. I can actually make moves, and this is where money's made. This is where money is made, right here. Not chasing the green candlesticks.
The name of the game is buy low, sell high, and in DeFi, it's more to it than that. It's get in early, right? The name of the game in DeFi is find the project, understand the project, know the project, and say, okay, is this where I want to get in early at and put my money at? And that's what I try to, you know, bring to the space. Like just thought process. A lot of people just lack simple thought process, just having a plan.
Yep. That's big. Yeah. Just go into it with a plan, have an exit strategy, right? It sounds crazy.
Comment?
No, what do you say?
He said, for reference, 2023 in Chinese Zodiac is the year of the rabbit.
My man Daniel's always on it. Salvatore says, I'm out. Great show. See you, Salvatore. Have a good one, bro. I'm about to close it up here too in a few.
Yeah,
we've been on almost 2 hours, but I know Rodney's coming on soon too. So go show him some love on his stream here in a bit.
Absolutely.
And definitely go subscribe to Hobbs' channel here too, the Crypto Shop. Great content. Hobbs, always a pleasure, bro. Enjoy it. Man.
Absolutely, brother. Absolutely. No doubt.
All right, y'all. Y'all take care. Enjoy the weekend. See y'all. I'll be back Monday for First Sip too. So see y'all.
Oh yeah.